Hi Taurus, how are you guys? Whoa, I look like Casper right now. I don't know why I look so pale. Maybe it's the lighting. Maybe it'll adjust. It's okay. Ignore it. Okay, Taurus, how are you guys? I hope you're doing good. As you can see below, this is your reading for the second week of January 2022. So from the 10th to the 16th. For this week, guys, on the 14th, we have Mercury in Aquarius going retrograde. So yes, there could be some delays. Things could be slowing down with technology, social media. Our brains, our mind, our communication may not be as sharp as usual. And you know, with Aquarius energy, it's very kind of like indirectly direct. So it may be a little bit harder for us to articulate our words and our thoughts, but just be patient with yourself and be patient with others around you, okay? And then we also have Ceres, the dwarf planet, going direct, which is going to help us to take care of and nurture our responsibilities, which is very aligned with the Capricorn energies in the sky right now, your fellow earth sign. Speaking of Capricorns, on the 16th, we have the sun conjuncting Pluto in Capricorn. Very, very intense, serious day. A lot of Capricorn energy right now, which I think you guys have a good grasp of because it's your fellow earth sign. But with this energy, it's very important to be serious at this time. This is like reality check, seeing the reality of yourself, of your life, your duties, your responsibilities, and making sure that you're working at it and you're going through changes, you're making any important changes to your life right now, because if not, Pluto's going to come in and do it for you, and Pluto doesn't care about your feelings. Pluto is not going to be gentle. It's going to do whatever it needs to do to make you act or to make you do a change. So you don't want that to happen. So make sure you're taking yourself seriously and you're taking your life seriously right now, and you're doing what you need to do, okay? All right, so we're going to be covering a little bit of health, work, and love. I'll have a link to the extended reading below the description box if you're interested afterwards, okay? All right, so my beautiful Taurians, when it comes to your health, I feel like you are going to be craving something from the past. Let's say craving like an old recipe or food your grandmother or your mom used to cook you growing up, or something that you haven't had in a long time. You're like, I just feel like eating that. Man, I haven't had this kind of sandwich in so long, and all of a sudden now you get the like sudden craving for it. It's like you're remembering old recipes or old taste buds you just like haven't gotten fulfilled in such a long time. So you could be visiting an old restaurant or going to a hometown or cooking up a recipe, you know, like passed down generations that you haven't had in so long, or you're just craving something that you haven't eaten in a long time, or even anything involving self-care, getting a checkup or doing like a massage, nails, haircut, something that you haven't done in a long time. It's been a while. You may be doing it this week or thinking about it this week, okay? All right, or you're kind of thinking of an old friend. Maybe an old friend may call you or hit you up and you're like, oh my gosh, hey Susie, Bobby, I haven't talked to you in so long. What's going on? Like some kind of old energy is coming back. All right. And then when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, I feel like there's going to be a lot of confusions or distractions, okay? That could be distracting you from your course, distracting you from studying, distracting you from getting work done. So just be mindful. I feel like the TV or social media or people talking to you a lot or snacks and things could distract you from things you need to get done. So just make sure that you're, handling your duties and responsibilities and not letting outside things or extracurricular activities get between your obligations. And if you need to, maybe wear earphones, headphones, or go somewhere else to study or to get work done, because if not, it can slow down your process. So I just feel like there could be a lot of distractions, people, places, things, or confusions in the work environment or with your finances. So just make sure you're kind of focused, leaving pleasure after or for another time, and then work when it's time to work, okay? All right. And then when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, on your side here, we have Perspective, Seven of Crystals, and Eight of Swords. All right. Some of you could have Pisces somewhere in your chart. And then on this other side, for this other person, this can be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all the above. And this does apply whether you're single, in a relationship, married, divorced, situationship, friends with benefits, you don't know what's going on. It's okay, it's just the energies, okay? All right, so we have here 3 of crystals, Page of Cups, and the 5 of Cups in reverse. Okay, so I feel like there's already someone in your life, or someone literally in front of your eyes that's like you see on a day-to-day basis, or is like so close to you, but you don't realize, or maybe you haven't noticed this person, or you've never given them the time of day. This could be someone you work with, or someone who works close to you, or who you go to visit for certain things you have to do on a daily basis. You go to their business, or you go to their store, or you go to school with this person. I feel like there is someone around you or very close to you. Maybe you haven't met them, maybe you don't know them, or you have, but you just haven't noticed them, or you don't give them a time of day because maybe you're so focused on other things or other people. But there's someone really close to you, or in proximity, or someone you already know that likes you, or that has a crush on you, and maybe if you give them a chance, could possibly be something. But I think you don't notice this person, or you kind of just brush it aside because they're so close to you, because you see them all the time, or you just consider them like work buddy, or just like, oh, that's just, you know, Billy, oh, that's just Susie. I'm just making up names, obviously. But this is someone who's already close to you. Maybe you work side by side with, you see them all the time, but you're kind of like thinking about someone else, or you fantasize about meeting someone from another place, or another state, another country, or somewhere far away. You're like, I don't want to date anyone here. I don't want a boyfriend or girlfriend here. I want someone different. I want someone from another place. Yet there's someone already close to you, or right in front of your eyes, but you haven't noticed them. So I feel like maybe some of you have got ingrained in your mind, in your brain. You're like, I'm sick of everyone from around here. There's no good men, there's no good women. Like, oh, I have to get out of this town. I have to get out of this place because everyone here sucks, and I just don't want anyone around here. And there could be some truth to that, right? I'm not in your city. I'm not in your town. I don't know. There could be some truth to that. But I think it's also important to make sure that you don't fall into the trap of getting too negative, where it almost becomes like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Because if you think about it, if you say there's no good women, no good men out there, are you saying that you're not a good woman, that you're not a good man, right? Because if you are a good woman, a good man, then yes, there are other good women, good men out there, because you're one of them. You're an example. So I would try to switch your perspective a little bit, and tell yourself, you know what? No, I'm being too negative. There are good men, there are good women out there. I just maybe haven't met them, or I haven't encountered them, but I will meet them. And I will find that person, whether they're here, somewhere else, close, far, doesn't matter. But don't limit yourself, because when you focus too much on a certain place or a certain person, you block out all other possibilities, because maybe your soulmate, your life partner, your future husband, your future wife is going to be totally different than what you imagine in your mind, right? You could be pleasantly surprised. So I feel here in this situation for you guys, Taurus, says that there's already someone close to you or in your life that maybe you already know, but maybe you wouldn't consider dating, or you just haven't noticed, or you kind of just totally don't even consider it an option, but you haven't given it a chance. But there's someone close to you who has a crush on you, has interest in you, but maybe doesn't know how to approach you, or maybe has tried but feels like you don't really like notice them, or like give them any attention or any time of day. But I feel like they're trying to win you over, or they're going to be trying to win you over little by little, throwing you little hints. But because you're like focused on other things, you don't notice the hints. You don't notice this person kind of going out of the way, or being extra nice to you, or smiling at you, or complimenting you. You just kind of like you just like brush it aside. But they're giving you hints that they like you. This person could be another earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And maybe this person's younger than you. If not by age, maybe by experience level, or they look younger than their age, okay? I feel like they're really sweet. Could be part of a group, a club, organization. I feel like they're a team player. Maybe they're in a team, or they play sports or something, or they like sports. or they like to collaborate with others. I feel like this is someone who is very kind, polite, good mannerisms, classy, you know, gentleman, ladylike. I feel like they're just very sweet, very nice, but because they're maybe, you know, nice girl, nice guy, maybe you kind of just don't notice them. But I think you would probably kind of like them. You might start to warm up to them if you give them a chance, but you've been so closed off that you don't notice anyone around you. And that has kind of blocked you from seeing possible opportunities around you. So just be a little bit more open-minded at this time, or kind of look around, notice, because you may see, oh, that person's always staring at me, or like, oh, that person's smiling at me, but you would otherwise not notice because you're always looking down, or you're always on your phone, or you're always on your laptop, or on your iPad, or you have your earphones in, and so you don't really notice it. So look around from time to time, because there is someone close to you who likes you or who wishes you to notice them. And as soon as maybe you make eye contact or say hi, they can kind of feel comfortable to strike a conversation or talk to you or get a little bit closer to you. And also just try to switch that negative thinking. I'm not saying that you are negative, don't get offended, but if you are that type of person, it's like, oh, there's no good men or no good women, I don't like anyone around here, they all suck. Try to change your mentality. Be like, you know what? No, there are good men, there are good women. Maybe I just haven't met them. Maybe I just haven't been open and I've been closed off, but there are anywhere. And I'm open to whether they're here, there, over there, wherever it is. If it's my person, I'm going to encounter them. And I'm just going to be open-minded. I don't want to limit myself because the universe knows best. I don't always know. I may think I know what I want or what's good for me, but you know what? I'm going to leave it to my angels, to the universe. Okay. So we're going to dive in deeper and extended to get more information to see where this person's energy is at. What are they thinking? What are they feeling when it comes to you? What they don't want you to know, maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and also your advice, okay? So we'll dive in deeper in the extended. Link will be below. Hopefully I'll see you there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Take care, and I wish you guys all the best. Bye.